Yesterday, I was talking to my cousin who lives in Ukraine. It was a normal catch up, just sharing life updates. I told her that my husband and I recently opened a shop. More precisely, we rent a space inside the larger store that sells antiques and handmade goods. We display a toy collection my husband has been building for nearly 30 years and my books, obviously. Then I mentioned one detail that genuinely shocked her. There are no salespeople. There is a checkout counter, but no one hovering, no one watching. People walk around, pick what they like, take it to checkout, pay, and leave. Her immediate reaction wasn't about the business at all. It was, wait, people don't steal? Of course, people steal in America. They do. This isn't a fairy tale or a utopia. The difference is how stealing is perceived. Here, it's understood as a personal failure, not as a clever workaround or harmless survival trick. It's a choice, and it carries personal responsibility, even if no one is watching and even if you don't get caught. That psychological line matters. From a young age, people here are taught that taking something that isn't yours breaks a social contract. In much of the post-Soviet world, the internal wiring was different. I know, I lived there. If something belonged to the state, it often felt like it belonged to no one. Taking it wasn't always experienced as a stealing. It was framed as a taking back what was already yours. That mindset didn't come from bad people. It came from a system where private ownership wasn't a core value, and responsibility was distant, abstract, and diluted. That's why the old mental software, the idea that if something isn't clearly someone's, it might be free, still runs quietly in many people's heads. I also told her about the small farms in the US, where there is no staff at all. You walk in, take eggs or vegetables, put cash into box, and leave. Does it always work? No, but it works often enough that those places continue to exist. And that alone says something about the level of trust a society is willing to extend and uphold.